So I'm just gonna show you guys how to render in an easier, well not easier, but like in a better way. This might be a tiny bit more technical than what you guys are accustomed to, but I think every beginner should at least once go through this process so they know what they're doing. What I've done so far is everything is colored separately. These are the eyes, this is the beard, the arm, the bandages on this arm, the hand. This is the whatever he's wearing, the other bandages, the other arm, the arm that's in front. You can see it better now. And I know it looks weird with this stuff here, but there's like another layer on top of it, so it doesn't really matter. Shoulder pad thingy, the hat, the strings, the sword thingy, the I think that's the hilt. I don't know the ending part of the sword, and I think this is the hilt. But yeah, this part. I'll show you the sketch real quick. This is what the sketch looked like. So like a really rough sketch. Nothing. Everything is super rushed because I am super busy. So what you do is you duplicate this group and you lock the transparency for every layer right here, and you color everything white. Keep the layers separate because it'll help you not worry about edges that much. And I don't mean like soft versus hard edge. I mean like a lot of times people when they're painting they worry about keeping the line straight. With this method you don't have to do that because you've already spent a little bit of time finalizing the thing, the layers. I'm gonna put this group on multiply and I'm gonna put a hue saturation layer above it and clip it. Just this for now. We'll use it later. So let's start with the first layer. Oh, oops, this one. So two colors, black and white. You can switch between them using X, right? So this would be my first shadow layer. I'll just paint everything that's in shadow. Some edges would be hard, the other would be. I'll turn the sketch on for a bit. Other would be soft. So it's looking ugly at the moment, but don't you worry. You could use a textured brush over here too, but for now it's fine. I tend to spend a lot more time on the face, so I'll just do that. Because we're using the clipping mask thing, I don't need to worry about the eye. I just need to paint whatever is in shadow. Okay, now that I've done a little bit, what I'll do is, remember that hue saturation node? I'll go here, turn colorize on, brighten it a bit, and find my shadow color. This would do. Go back to the original layer and keep painting in black and white. Keeping in mind the forms, just continue to paint. whatever's in shadow is going to stay in shadow. And I'm still using the black and white. That way I don't have to color pick and my colors won't be muddy. Everything would be a conscious choice, which is what I want you guys to practice with this exercise. Simpler combined shadow shapes. I like them. Again, just black and white. So the light is coming from the left side, so everything on the right is going to be in shadow. Not really worried about the edges for now. I mean, I kind of am, but not really. Again, the good thing about this method is if you decide that, oh, I don't like this color, you don't have to go in and paint everything manually. You could just use this hue saturation node, turn it into whatever you want. I kind of like the bluish purplish. So now the second layer, which is the eyes. What's next? The beard. Again, I'm still painting in black and white. That's the fun part. You don't have to like select colors and stuff. You could just focus more on the brushwork, right? This part is too boring, but just for tutorial purposes, I would keep it the way it is. If this was like a thing that I would show to somebody, I would do a better job designing the legs too. But for now, like, I'll just leave it the way it is. This is just a technical workflow. Uh, if you guys want it, I can also do like a explanation on how lighting works, but that is not my forte. Nothing, to be very honest, is my forte, but it's just for beginners. This would work. So what I'll do now is this layer that you just made, let's go duplicate it, put it on screen this time. Put another hue saturation node on it. Again, colorize. Mhm. Since the thing is slightly reddish, I'll go with this thing. this color. Now again, this time you could just I don't like how it's like messing up the beard too much, so I'll go to the beard layer and just make it a little darker. Around here would be nice. Okay, now I'll do some bounce light. So now you duplicate one of the groups and you merge it. How do you merge it? Merge group. Now put it on normal. Put it completely white. Uh, Again, I'll just put one more hue saturation. Colorize. Let's do one more time. Then duplicate this group. Just put it on normal for a minute so I can see what's happening. Everything is black again. So let's do green one more time. This might already be too bright, but who cares? I'm gonna do final specs here. Uh, Too white, so I'll make another hue saturation group. Clip it, colorize. Yeah, that's fine. Now, time to get in some SS. Let's duplicate this layer, merge it, turn it orangish red, overlay. Okay, SSS time. This is the transition of light to shadow. Okay, now I'm close to calling it done. I would make a new layer. Some places are too harsh. Would massage them a bit. So now it's just about painting details. The recording crashed for a second. I just painted these lines and the whites here. I'll just clean up some places and a bit of this and that here and there. You could do the same thing with the ambient occlusion. This painting didn't really need it because it's like rough, 20 minutes of work. But if I was doing a proper one, I would also do that. The idea is to, I'll make another video soon, and inshallah, I'll paint like a complete character. I guess it's kind of okayish. I can add details, I can, but I don't want to change the character that much. This is okay. Look at what's happening over here. Nobody cares. You could do the same trick with you if you put this on normal. So yeah, it kind of looks like cheap ambient occlusion pass. Again, so just adding a bit more detail. More thing just to see what this looks like. So if you finally look at the final thing, it looks kind of like this, which is kind of cool. All right, guys, best of luck. I'll do a better video soon. This is my first one.